I watched the wrong episode. Hello, Flame V. Hi, how you doing? And today we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 15. Super hyped to get into this one. Yeah. Sheesh. Last episode I really enjoyed. Yeah. Was there anything that I really wanted to discuss that we discussed once I posted the last one? I forget. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm a big poser. Miss Fool for Love is my favorite episode ever. I've already seen it like 3 different times since I've watched it. I didn't even realize that the vengeance demon that was Anya's bestie that came back and like did her little, wish thingy in this episode, she is the same actress as the one that denied Spike, when he was a human. What the fuck? I was literally like, this girl looks familiar, and I'm like, oh my god, that is why. A couple of people said it was like a joke, so like it wasn't like meant to be like that is her, like canon, but a bunch of other people were like, well, that might be like her before she became a demon. I'm not really sure, but either way, I think that's so funny that like they took that and like they pointed it out, and I knew that they like said something, but I thought it was like a joke, like haha, Spike like hooked up with a vengeance demon, but like no. Spike got reminded of past trauma of being denied. Oh my god, that was just like, I didn't even realize it, and I'm so glad you guys pointed it out to me because I would have never like even realized that, so thank you. And anything else really, I don't know. I had a couple other Dawn stannies that really liked this episode, the last episode that we watched. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like loves Dawn and like loved that episode. So yeah. Anywho, I don't believe there's anything really I have to say. I don't know. There was like a bunch of stuff happening, or like continuations of like past things that like have already been introduced. But I don't really know where to go from here. I mean, we did not see the 3 bozos in the last episode, so perhaps we get to see their beautiful faces again. I'm not sure. Stuff could happen, stuff could also not happen. I mean, it's an episode. Stuff's gonna happen. But, yeah, either way, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, so without further ado, let's just get into it.
Buffy, it's hideous. Oh my god, Buffy. Look at its arms.
I know.
What did I just walk into?
I'm Buffy the bridesmaid.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh!
Moody. I'm supposed to be best man.
Anya set y'all up. What the fuck is that?
Maybe for like
Are we getting a wedding episode?
No, all the
I'll cry.
flattering.
I'll cry. Y'all already know.
And I bet it got worse after
So
we
does
left.
Xander's family
I just
know?
can't believe everyone bought that story about Anya's people being circus folk. Mr. Harris threw up in my purse.
Oh no. Anya. Girl.
You guys look so beautiful.
Of course, I suppose it doesn't really matter because I won't actually be in any of the pictures.
You'll be in the pictures, Mom. I think your hair looks lovely.
Jeez, I'm sensing
hey,
some tension.
how's about
Jesus.
some breakfast?
Plump, it doesn't matter because I won't really be.
You'll be in the pictures, Mom.
Jesus
That's when I heard it,
Christ.
right?
And then you insulted my heritage.
Heritage. Being circus folks is suddenly heritage now. I mean, no
Oh, okay,
disrespect,
that's what they
of
said?
course. I'm sure you come from a long, proud line of geeks. Kidding. Just kidding. Hey.
Now, nothing on earth can stop this wedding now.
Oh. Ah! Hey! What the fuck? The music was very ominous, and rightfully so. I would be so happy if this is just their entire wedding episode. They deserve it. They deserve an entire episode.
What if I can't wear my cummerbund, and then the whole world can see the place where my pants meet my shirt? Buffy, that cannot happen. I must wear das cummerbund.
And so you shall. Glowing. Oh my god. Maybe you're pregnant.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just happy.
Look at them. They've grown so much since season 1. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I am.
Good. Good, Terry. It's like you two are proof that there's light at the end of this very long, nasty tunnel. And
Please, is Spike gonna
cannot
crash the
die this
wedding?
guy. Where's your best man? Isn't she supposed to do this?
She said she had something important to do.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys even listening? I need feedback, people.
Sorry, please continue with the vows.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I, Anya, promise to
Oh my god, Anya.
love you. However, I do
Oh my
entrust you.
god. Are they gonna get back together?
Something fun.
I didn't know Anya and Tara were like that close that like to have her in the
Trust
wedding
you.
party. What did they
Take
do
care
for the
of my heart,
bachelorette
won't you,
like
please?
shindig? What
Take
did they
care of
do?
it because it's all that I have, and if you let me, I'll take care of your heart too.
Let's take a look at you.
Oh my god, those camera angles were so fucking good. Oh my god. I'm sorry, just to like not show the dress,
Oh. Wow.
but also show
You look
like.
lovely, really.
Blush of imprudent
Damn,
spending.
Anya gets
You think
snatched.
Xander will like- It's just I'm so excited, and I want to share it all with my best friend. I get to be with my best friend forever.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, hush, hush. No woman of mine is gonna work.
It's in the wedding
All you have to do
party,
is
too!
sit. You gotta grab the lip between your thumb and your
Why?
finger, and then you have to slice right through the center
Is
of
that
the meat.
decorations?
I still do,
Stop.
but only for fun.
I'm gonna scream. No, that is my grandpa. To a T. Please, enough. Oh my god, it's her! Hey girl.
Alfred.
Going good? Nothing you wish was different?
Holly, for yak's sake, take a day off.
Has she done with
He is crashing the wedding?
I want you to meet my date.
Who the fuck is this? Oh, Spike,
So yeah,
you
anyway,
sure know how
that's
to
my
pick
date.
up.
She's with me.
What
My
the
date for the
fuck?
wedding.
Yeah.
Did he get invited? On what planet did Xander
So,
or Anya invite him? I'm nervous what the dad's gonna do. Oh my god, it's this dude again. Who is he?
You're one of the decent ones, Xander.
Why am I already tearing
I'm
up?
lucky as you guys someday.
Oh
You
no,
wanna get
I'm
lucky?
so
Let's figure
sappy
out
right
what,
now.
15. Number 1.
Don't let your dad near the bar.
Ooh,
Check. Number 2.
uncheck,
Don't let your
that
mom
one.
near the bar.
Check.
Hey, Buffy. Spike's here, and he brought a total skank. Skank. A manic panic freak who he's like totally macking with right in the middle of the room.
Excuse me.
Say, Neff, do you know where the photographer is? I got a proposition for
I
him.
really need to talk to you. You can't get married today. It's a huge mistake,
Why?
but you have to believe me.
Who is he?
I'm Xander Harris. I'm you.
What?
I'm you. I'm you from the future.
What do you?
Oh, from the future.
Look,
know in the past
I can
we've
prove
had
it to
some
you.
Problems between us. I can see that blood, even bad.
I thought you might need convincing.
On the brighter side, marriage has probably saved me from a nasty dose of the clap. Here's to you.
Does this jerk ever shut up?
Start.
Nice chassis. What's under the hood?
You know, I could use
Oh,
a strong cup of coffee. Hey, let's get you one too. What do you say?
Look at it. You'll see what I've seen. Feel what I've felt.
Wait, so what?
Sarah is a weirdo. What?
You going out again?
Well, one of us has to make some money.
Well, what do you want me to do, Anya? Huh? I can't work. My back's shot.
And whose fault is that?
No. Not the Buffy thing again.
You had no business fighting demons with her.
Buffy needed me.
Well, it didn't save her, did it?
Hey, yo.
All it did was
be
ruin our
now.
lives. You've had too much wine.
Have I? I'm just saying, maybe you should talk to your daughter.
Oh, I hate you guys. And I know that you're not my real dad, and I hate you. I hate you both. I wish you'd die.
What did you expect me to do? You wouldn't come near me after Buffy.
Don't bring her into this!
Fine, forget her. Maybe you were just born to be a bitter, angry old man. If I hadn't married you, I wouldn't have had to hate myself for the last 30 years!
What happened? What was that?
A glimpse of your future, harnessed by magic.
Is she okay? Is she okay? What did I do?
Listen,
But-
you'll hurt her less today than you will later. Believe me. Sometimes two people, all they bring each other is pain.
Oh no. Enough, Spike, enough!
But she seems like a very nice attempt at making me jealous.
Is it working?
A little. It doesn't change anything. But if you're wildly curious, yeah, it hurts.
I'm sorry. Or good. Or good.
Stop. Stop.
Pretty much deserve.
That's not true. You... God, this is hard.
Yeah. Go where? Your place?
Yeah, I suppose. That was the idea.
Yeah.
Evil.
Of course.
He's like, I am still
but I
evil,
won't.
unfortunately, so I'm gonna try and
Look.
do it like
It's nice to watch you be happy. For them, even. I don't see it a lot. You glow.
gonna cry. Those damn cheekbones. I know.
because
I
of
know.
us,
I'm rooting for Buffy.
radioactive.
Rooting for her to get through her trauma. But like
It's a good thing I realized I was gay, otherwise, hey, you, me, and 4 more.
I was about to say, let's not have a redo of that nonsense.
I promise to have sex with you
Tara
whenever.
just judging
I
her.
And
I loved her.
Are you ready to go?
He's gone. Xander disappeared.
Nah, shit.
I'm gonna find him, and you're gonna stall.
Stall? She's like, okay, let's run those vows one more time.
And I had seen what love could do to people, and it was hurt and sadness. Alone was better. And then, suddenly there was you. You made me feel safe and warm. So, I get it now. I finally get love, Xander. I really do.
Buffy, you've got to do something.
So, who here's from out of town?
My family is worse.
No way. Mine is so messed up you have no
Donnie?
idea.
Just wait until you see my mom dance at the
That
reception,
little
okay? And then
wedding
tell me who's messed up.
First word. One word. Animal. Bull.
On your...
Wait up.
Buffy is adorable.
No one.
Nobody knows this, but the groom, he took off and no one can find him.
What?
I'll catch you later, Dawn.
Xander's gone.
She was like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
What do you mean Xander's missing?
You better think real hard about this, Harris.
Don't touch me with those nasty circus things.
That's it!
Oh my god. Really? A whole out brawl? Right there?
Thanks. You okay? Yeah.
These two.
It's done.
What's done? Did you... If you said something to make him leave...
You what? Haven't changed a bit. Still as vindictive as ever.
You tell me, old man. You tell me why he
He
left.
left because of you.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, really? What about this?
She turned him into a demon?
Who are you?
Remember Chicago? South Side, 1914. Stuart Burns, philanderer. You'd think you remember. I remembered you. But then again, you ruined my life. Next thing I know, I look like this and I'm being tortured in another dimension.
forgot.
Well, I didn't. And ruin your life like you ruined mine. It didn't take much either. I scared off your fiancé with a couple of phony visions.
Oh, wow.
That's it. That's all you did.
Yeah. It was easy. Look at that. Come any closer and I'll kill her.
Anya! It was all lies. What he showed you, it wasn't true. He just wanted to break us up. It's gonna be okay.
Jeez. Choke him out! Oh, God.
Stop it! Everyone, sit down. This wedding will go on, so get back in your seats.
This is an insane wedding episode.
You know it's bad luck to see me in my dress. Hey, it's okay. It's all over now. He's dead, and it was just smoke and mirrors.
I'm not ready. I can't, hon. I'm sorry.
It wasn't real. What he showed you, it wasn't real.
I know it wasn't real. But it could be.
What was it? Was it about me? Because he wanted you to hate me, Xander.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you I was hating. I had these thoughts and fears before this.
It's natural. It doesn't mean that getting married is wrong.
I know. I know.
Look, you're just shaken up. Okay? You just calm down and we'll start over, okay?
We can't start over. If this is a mistake, it's forever. And I don't want to hurt you.
She's so walking.
They were supposed to be my light at the end of the tunnel. Guess they were a train. I wonder where he is. I'm just so tired, Alfred.
Oh, Anyaka.
Oh my God, is he gonna?
I'm sorry. It's time you got back to what you do best.
No,
Don't you think?
Anya. Jeez. Oh my God. What? Yeah. Okay, that was not the wedding episode that I was expecting to get. What the fuck was that? Oh, man. Okie dokie. So this one was called As You Were. Interesting title. Has a 6.7 rating. God damn. Okay. And then written and directed by Douglas Patry. I think that's wrong. I think it was here. Okay, so it was not As You Were. It was Hell's Bells. Has a 7.6 rating, which sounds a lot more on par with this episode. And written by Rebecca Rand Kirshner, directed by David Solomon. Jesus Christ, I am so fucking dumb. But anyways, because this episode was kind of a standalone-y kind of episode, obviously this is gonna transfer to the next episode. Thank God I didn't watch the next episode. And I don't think there was anything that continued on from the last episode. I'm so fucking dumb! Oh my God. Anyways, I don't know which order I'm gonna post this in. Yeah, so the wedding was very, very interesting. I loved this episode. Yeah, just like getting to see Xander. I can't even talk about this right now. Oh my god, I can't even really talk about this right now. Okay, I'm gonna go watch the last episode, and then I'm gonna come back at a different time and do my whole review. I apologize so much. Goodness fucking gracious. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry that I'm such a dumbass. Oh my god. Flip on over to the other alley that's gonna do the review. Okay, bye. Okay, hello. I am back, and I have seen the other episode that I skipped over. So, yeah, Jesus, I'm so sorry. But yeah, in the episode 15, there's a lot of build up for this episode, so I'm so sorry that I did not see that. But honestly, seeing that after I've seen this episode with all the build up and like, and then you see where it goes, I was crying. Obviously, like, if I was supposed to see the episode 15 before, I would have been like, oh my god, they're gonna get married, yay! But, like, seeing it after, I was like, no, please. The little, like, conversation they had in the last episode where, like, Anya was like, oh, it's not the marriage that you're scared of, it's the wedding, right? Like, that's what you're anxious about, right? Motherfucker! Oh my god. Okay, so this episode, have I already said what it's called? Okay, it's called Hell's Bells. Really like that. Really liked that title. I really liked the directing in this episode. One thing that I want to point out is the, when Anya and Willow are, like, helping Anya, or, when Willow and Tara are, like, helping Anya put on her wedding dress, they obviously, like, want to have, like, shots of Anya, of Tara and Willow, like, looking at each other, because obviously after the last episode we get a little bit more like, ooh, perhaps they can, like, get back together, like, they're on talking terms? Let's get it? So we only get to see, like, here up on Anya, and then below we get, like, these really close-up shots of, like, just Tara, like, her arm, and then in the background will be Willow, and they're, like, little glances at each other. Enough. I love them so much. But then, obviously, they, like, want to build up, like, the big reveal of, like, the wedding dress. And so they don't show it, like, at all, really. Like, they show just, like, glimpses of white. And then, obviously, we have the big reveal of the wedding dress later on, which I just thought was so cute. Oh my god, I was just rewatching the scene. Anya going, I get to be with my best friend forever. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, legitimately. Oh no. I love Xander and Anya so much. They've grown on me so much. So to see this, I'm hurt. I'm very hurt by this. Again, I said this, what, 2 episodes ago when they were, all stuck in the house. Xander and Anya kind of remind me of, like, me and my boyfriend, in certain ways. Not totally. But, just seeing them not, like, work it out and, like, actually getting married. So, like, the ending makes me nervous. Like, is that them breaking off the engagement? Or is that them breaking off, period, and, like, not getting back together? I'm so fucking nervous. I'm so scared. I don't know, just, like, all the family coming, and obviously that's gotta be very, like, a lot for Xander. Because we have, like, little, like, lines here and there from, like, season 1 and 2 of, like, how Xander's home life, not good. Just like, you know, how he would sleep outside during Thanksgiving because he didn't want to have to deal with his, you know, drunk family. Or, obviously the season 4 finale, we get to see, you know, a little glimpse of, like, his fear of his father. And just seeing his family this episode, it's just, like, makes me want to cry. I'm gonna cry. Like, seeing where he came from and, like, how, like, obviously, like, we saw him as, like, a little teenage boy, so, like, obviously, you know, not the perfect person ever, but, like, now he's, like, grown up into, like, such a, like, good man, and, like, he wants to treat Anya so he wants to treat Anya literally like a goddess that she is. And the fact that, like, he even had, like, a vision of something that isn't even true, and he was like, oh my god, if I hurt Anya, that was, like, his only thing. Like, as soon as the visions were done, he's like, did I hurt Anya? Like, what happened after that? Is she okay? And just his, like, inner fear of, like, having the cycle continue on from his parents, you know, a drunken father continuing on and, like, having that cycle continue. I just... Oh, thanks. Oh my god. Xander just... Anyways, I love him so much. He's just so, like, paranoid that, like, he's gonna end up like how his dad was and, like, how he treats his mom. And his dad, like, Jesus Christ. Having to see his dad this episode, I was like, how the fuck did Xander get out of this, like, hole? Like, how did he, like... How is he a sane person now? Like, that's insane. And then also Buffy and Xander this episode. Buffy being, like, his little, like, you know, helper this episode, being like, yeah, it's fine, you know, I can, you know, I'll help you, you know, put on this and, like, tie your tie and stuff. They've grown so much. Goodness. And then, of course, we have Spike coming in with another person. Yeah, I did not fully, obviously I didn't really, like, see the end scene of the last episode, so I thought it was just, like, him trying to make her jealous, because, like, obviously, like, he came to their house for Buffy's party, and he's just, like, in that, like, space where, like, he was like, oh yeah, what if I, like, you know, you have me, like, you also don't, or, like, you know, trying to make her jealous. And then, obviously, I've seen the last episode now, so now it makes a lot more sense that, like, Buffy called it off, and now he's like, well, what if I make you jealous, huh? What if I bring up this girl? And then later on, their scene where, oh my god, what did she say? When was it? Yeah. Also, Spike's cheekbones. Enough. Okay? And then just oh my god. Just Spike's face as he was like, Buffy was like, oh yeah, it's a nice attempt at making you jealous. And then Spike's like, well, is it working? And Buffy literally goes, a little. Spike's face after that, he's like, I was not expecting that. And then just that, if you're curious, yes, it hurts. And then he apologizes. Enough. And then he's like, I'm sorry. Or actually, good. It's like he forgets that he's supposed to be evil. And then Buffy being like, yeah, I probably deserve this. And then he goes, you don't. I love this episode. I really, really loved it. Again, I know. I'm rooting for Buffy to get past her trauma. I'm rooting for Buffy to be a boss-ass bitch and, you know, getting her life in order and, like, trying to, you know, find out how to live her life after dying twice now. But Spike is making it very hard for me to support that. Because Spike is just... Y'all already know. I just feel like such a hypocrite sometimes. Because I'm like, no, Buffy should, like, you know, be on her own. She should, you know, figure things out herself. And Spike does some shit like this where he says that she's glowing because she seems so happy. Why are you making it so difficult for me? But I think it's also just so interesting that, like, I find it to be good writing because it's so dynamic. And the real world isn't, like, black and white. Like, oh, this guy's bad for me. He's a bad person. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna, you know... No person is just fully evil or fully good. So to have that as a vampire, I think is a very interesting concept. Because, again, obviously they've shown that, you know, because Spike's a vampire, he's going to always be, like, have evil tendencies or, like, you know, not have... the like the conscious like, you know, to second guess or be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that. Cannot wait to see where that goes, to be honest. Of course, I'm very excited for that. But yeah, so let's continue talking about Anya and Xander. I love Anya so much, and like her like reciting her vows and like just trying to like find the right words, because obviously she doesn't really like know what to say, but like she has so many feelings that she wants to like, you know, express. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. And then also I love the whole sorry, side note, like the two families coming together for this wedding and it just being a catastrophe because obviously I cannot believe them telling Xander's family that Anya's family is from the circus actually worked. Like, oh my god. I was like, wait, I forget how, or like, how are they going to be like, yeah, this is Xander or Anya's family. Don't question the horns. Don't question any of that. But I guess it makes sense. But that whole thing was so, like, accurate. Like, jeez. Yeah, I also wanted to say the scene where Xander goes out finally into, like, the whole, like, auditorium where, like, everyone's, like, just sitting and, like, or, like, standing around, like, you know, drinking and stuff. And he, like, comes out and, like, starts talking to people. And then, obviously, we see the old guy come in, which is older Xander. Not really. The music and the sound design in the scene was so fucking good. I'm gonna replay it a little bit right here.
Excuse me. Say, Neff, do you know where the photographer is? I got a proposition for
Excuse me,
him.
I really need to talk to you.
Xander?
Honey, listen to me.
Xander, one of Anya's presents got loose.
Got loose?
The dialogue being lower than the music and, like, just showing how, like insane that's gotta be, like, so, like, just all over the place and, like, feeling, like, way overwhelmed by everything. I really, really liked it. It conveyed what they wanted to very well. Also, obviously, the camera design of, like, being close up on everyone was very, very good. And then, of course, we get to see older Xander, and I, just seeing all of that, oh my god. At first, I thought this was gonna be, like, true, and, like, this is actually gonna be, like, the future. And I was so nervous. I was like, Buffy's gonna die again? Did we just get confirmed that Buffy's gonna die again? Please don't do that to me. It is so interesting. Like, it's also, like, Anya, like, acted differently. Like, she didn't act, like, how I would expect Anya to be acting. Like, you know, she just has a certain way that she acts. So to find out later that, like, this is just, like, some demon dude that is trying to, like, you know, get back at Anya, it makes a lot of sense because, like, the characterization of her was just off a little bit. Oh my god. And then Willow and Xander getting to see each other again. I love the comment of, thank God I found out that I was gay because us in formal wear, junk. I was like, you did not have to bring that up again. Thank you for reminding me of that atrocity that I had to endure. Please don't make me think about it anymore. Yeah, and then we find out that, you know, it's a demon, they kill him. Xander coming back at the right time, but then them talking to each other, oh my god. God, it's just so sad. Like, the demon saying, oh yeah, I showed him, like, some made-up visions, and then he was out of here, you know, whatever. And then Anya feeling so, like, hurt by that, being like, oh my god, I cannot believe he just left because of made-up things. And then he comes back, and then she's like, so, like, oh my god, so, I get to tell you, those visions, completely wrong. Like, they're completely made up. And then it just, like, still, like, Xander's already thought about it, being like, no, but it could be, you know? And I'm gonna rewatch the scene because I'm gonna cry either way. God, and then him just saying, like, it wasn't you, that, like, he was, like, so, like, hurt about, it was him and how he was acting. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Like, he legitimately just wants Anya to be happy. And then he's like, I don't think she'll be happy with me in the future because of how I'm acting. You know, my god. It just hurts. It hurts me. And it makes a lot more sense now, this whole season basically of them having those like little moments where Xander's like, oh yeah, I have to get married soon, ha ha ha, and like him being really like anxious about it. And it makes a lot more sense now because like I'm sure that was in the back of his mind of like just like the picture of his father and like his parents' relationship and being like, I do not want to be like that. Like that is like my worst nightmare of becoming that version of like, you know, a husband. So it makes a lot more sense like why he was so nervous. And I don't know, it just puts it all into perspective. The whole like we can't start over, like, oh, so like that line made me nervous. I was like, I don't really understand if like it was calling off the wedding or if it's calling off like them together in all. I'm not really sure because I love them together. I don't want them to like stop being together. Oh my god. And then just her walking down the aisle by herself. And then the music starting. Band, get the fucking hint. Get the fucking hint. How did you... And then obviously Xander finding a motel. I was really nervous. Okay, so he walks in to like this random room. And obviously I was thinking it was a motel, but then the guy was like, I don't know what else to say to you or something like that. And I was like, did he just go to like a brothel or something? I was so fucking nervous. I was so fucking nervous. I was like, I swear to fucking God, if there is a woman in there, I'm going to scream. But he's just in a motel by himself, thank God. Yeah, and then we see Anya talking to that one guy. Is she gonna become a vengeance demon again? I don't know. But I'm nervous. I'm stressed out. Like, what would that mean? Oh, God. I don't know. And now I have to wait, like, 2 weeks until the next episode because I'm an idiot. And I watch this ahead of schedule, but... I simply cannot believe that this is happening. If Anya turns into a vengeance demon again, I don't know what I will do. I'll probably cry. I was on the verge of tears for so much of this episode. I cannot even lie. But yeah. Anyways, I have talked quite a bit about this episode. And yeah, again, I loved it. Literally, I was waiting for that wedding episode. And I'm really happy with what we got, honestly. I never really put much thought into like what we would get in a wedding episode, but that's exactly what I wanted. I loved it. Obviously, you know, the end scene, obviously that's not what I wanted, but just seeing like Xander still working through some stuff, and I really hope they get like back together. I'd hate that. We shall see. We shall see what happens in the next episode, and if she's a demon, and if they get back together, or whatever the fuck's gonna happen with that. But yeah, with that, the next episode that I will be watching is Angel Season 3, Episode 15. I swear I will remember to actually watch Episode 15. But yeah, with that, thank you to all my beautiful patrons over on Patreon. I will see you guys next video. Bye!